To kick things off, it was a disappointing result in the end for us.
It's a terrible result for us, Ollie. I mean, everybody knew what was on the end of this result tonight, and we've had a host of possessions, certainly in the second half when they've had the bloke sent off, and we just couldn't get the ball in the back of the net. And for however hard we tried and as much possession we had, we just couldn't find that killer touch. I think the keeper's pulled off 4 saves, but in all honesty, probably only one really good save that really tested him. And it's that lack of goals that has cost us. But the last thing you want to do when you go into a cup tie is to concede an early goal. And it gave them something to hang on for, and it gave them something to work for, and that was very disappointing. But all I can do is just be strong for the football club and for the people that work so hard, and especially the supporters, and just apologise that we haven't got that dream tie that everybody wanted.
Is it maybe the first half today that was what let us down in the end?
I think you've got to look at a game over 90 minutes. I mean, we were conceded a goal, I think, after about 5 minutes. I think we had 2 good corners or free kicks in the first 5 minutes where we could have got ourselves in front, and then we could have built on that. But we've gone down the other end after 5 minutes, and we've conceded another poor goal defensively. And as I said to you earlier, it gave them a lifeline, gave them something to hang on to. And obviously when they've had the guys sent off at the early into the second half, and there was only one way they were going to play, and we just had to be patient and try and get some good ball in the box. And look, for all our efforts at goal, we just weren't clinical enough, and that's why we're not in the next round.
Well, they made themselves, after going down to 10 men, really hard to break down. I noticed that Jazz was taking the short goal kicks, and we were trying to sort of pass it forward and with a bit of movement, but they were hard to break down, weren't they?
Yeah, I mean, look, at the end of the day, I've just said that we've given them something to hang on to, and all credit to them, they've hung on to it, and we just didn't have enough nous about us, or enough quality or clinical finishing that really would have, one goal would have put a totally different complexion on this game, because they would have had to sort of come out then and with 10 men and the pressure that we had, but we couldn't find it. And you've only got to look at our goal scoring exploits this year to see where the problem is. We're just not scoring enough goals, and that's obvious for everybody to see, and it's something that we've got to do something about. And it's a difficult time on and off the pitch. It's a difficult time. I sympathise with the fans' frustration, not just about with the football and the results, the way they're going at the moment, but also the ground situation. And you've got 2 options. You either walk away from it and we all pack it all in and we don't have a football club, or you stand up and you keep fighting, and we've got to be strong. And those that don't want to come, but I can't do nothing about that. All I can say to you is that there's people in this football club that are putting hours and hours in to keep this club alive, and we've got to do that, and we've got to keep believing that there's going to be a brighter and better future. But very disappointing and hard to take this evening.
Yeah, you mentioned with the ground situation. Obviously, playing here, it's not the home of Gloucester City, and the results this season at home haven't been the best. Is that something that plays on the side's mind sometimes?
I think that's an understatement. The results at home have been poor, really poor. Our performances away have been quite solid, and we've not conceded too many goals, but the results at home have been nothing short of dreadful. And what happens then, as I said it before, you come fearful. Are you going to score a goal? Are you going to score a goal at home? Well, today we haven't again, and that's what's cost us.
Well, moving on from today, of course, it's disappointing that dream tie's over, but moving on now to Saturday as well.
Well, they're all big games, and we've said that from the start of the season. And I think they've beaten Curzon Ashton tonight 2-0, so they've gone above us. And we've got to get some points on the board, and we've got to start finding the back of the net.
Cheers, Tim. Thank you.